worst thing that you can do when trying to heal from an avoidant ex is to continuously blame yourself as to why things didn't work out. This is so easily done when you are in a relationship with an avoidant, right? Because their actions and behavior has primed you to be this way. You have gone an entire relationship and time frame where this person was either verbally expressing to you that you're the reason why things didn't work out because you were getting too close to them or making things too difficult, or they've done it in a non-verbal way by pulling away from you whenever you try to open up or express any emotions, which is going to naturally make you feel like you are the problem. And over time, when this is done consistently, you can't help but to believe that, especially when you genuinely love this person, because you wanted to try to make the relationship work, right? You did everything that you possibly could to try to get this person to see the love that you were feeling and having towards them, but they just did not appreciate it because of this avoidant attachment style. And that's the major thing that you need to kind of look when it comes to this, because this is a lie that you will not only carry while you're in the relationship with them, but also afterwards when you're trying to heal. And it makes it so hard for you to actually do what is necessary to move on, because you're going to be stuck in this hope loop where you feel like, okay, maybe there's more that I could have done. I could have tried to be more understanding. I could have tried to allow them to get them more space. All these different things that you're going to try to convince yourself to make you feel like you were the one that was the problem, right? And this is the anxiety that has been generated typically when you've gone through something like this, because that's essentially what happens here, right? Because that side of you genuinely believes that you are the main culprit here, but it's not. You did everything that you possibly could and some to try to meet this person more than halfway from where they are at. You were trying to convince them every step of the way that you were committed to this and that you just wanted what's best for the both of you, right? You weren't trying to be selfish and needing them to be a certain way for only yourself. You were just trying to make things work together, and you did everything to try to make that happen, but they never got to that place because they have to work through this. This is on them. They have to take the time, energy, and effort to actually begin to work through that. And that's if they ever do want to, because a lot of times avoidants don't really see a problem with this because they're so used to being this way, right? So it's only natural for them to essentially continue to do this. And I'm not saying that, we're giving them a pass or, giving them an excuse, but it's important for us to understand where this is at, right? And you can have some empathy for them in that, because their caregiver did not meet their emotional needs when they were younger. So because of that, they've become an avoidant. And because of that, they're now passing that on to you, and it's starting to make you, in a way, begin to become an avoidant yourself, even potentially, or bare minimum, it's going to make you feel like you are the main culprit and the problem here. And this is what you typically see happening, where you are telling yourself every day when you are trying to just let go of this person that you need to try harder, that you need to try one more time. You need to do whatever it is to try to make this work, because you can do it. Like, there is hope there, right? But you need to let this go. I know you are holding on to the potential because when things were good, it was really good. And it seemed like you guys were in sync and things were finally heading into the right direction. But again, this is all part of their avoidant attachment style. Whether they realize this or not, this is what happens. They go to a place where they feel comfortable enough to want to open up, whether it's them actually feeling comfortable or they realize that they could be losing you and they're trying to get you back. Whatever that might be, that's what they typically do there. And then the moment that you open up and try to express emotions, that's when it triggers this avoidant attachment style and they pull away again. But I know that you know this already, and it's so important for you to remind yourself of this when you are trying to heal from this person, because it is going to happen. You are going to have that emotion come up naturally, and you're either going to go one of two ways. You're either going to have a reaction to where you feel like you're going to want to have to go after this person and do everything that you can to try to make this work and all these different things to try to get them back into your life, or you can continue the same direction that you've been going and knowing that it's time to prioritize yourself and figuring out what you need to do to heal and move on from this. Because even if you get this person's attention, there's no say that they're not going to again continue this avoidant attachment style. And to be honest, chances are they are going to. And that's why out of everything in this video, I'm hoping that you're understanding that this is not on you at all. This is on them. They are allowing this avoidant attachment style to take over and not let them be able to open up and express emotions and allow you to show and express the love that you have for them and for you guys to work through this. They have to be the ones to want to work through that on their end. And again, we don't know if they'll ever get to that point, but what you can control and what you always can control is yourself and figuring out what you need to do to heal and move on from this. I hope that you did enjoy today's video. If you did, please make sure to hit the like button. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.